everyone, it's Casey, and today I am here without any furry friends, but I do have my favorite veterinarian, Dr. Lee, here today, and we are going to talk about some of the things you should watch for when the cold weather approaches and winter comes. So Dr. Lee, what are some of the things that you worry about when the cold weather approaches?
Well, despite our dogs and cats having nice furry coats, some thicker than others, they're not immune to cold weather, okay? And just like us, they're very susceptible to frostbite. I've seen several cats that, the owners let in and out of the house that they're out for prolonged periods of time. They literally can have irreparable damage to the tips of their ears, sometimes to their paws. When the weather is really, really cold, use some common sense. I mean, they should not be out for long periods of times or out at all when the weather drops below a certain temperature, okay? With our canine pals, we see an awful lot of irritation to paw pads, ulceration because of ice. The ice can be very harsh on the paws, and also accumulation of ice and salt between the digits, between their fingers and their toes, obviously. So it's really important to inspect them when your dog goes outside and is active. When they come back home, take a really good look at inspect in between each digit, look at each pad, make sure that there's not trapped ice, salt, and so on and so forth. Gently remove it with some nice warm water, pat it dry. Certainly if there's any ulceration and things like that, try to limit exposure to further ice and snow and so on and so forth. You can even get little socks to put on the feet to protect them, and there's things available at the pet store that offer even more protection. If it's anything more than a superficial lesion, then certainly seeking attention at the veterinarian, or if your dog is gnawing or chewing. We see a lot of self-injury because it kind of bothers them, and they create a real mess if they keep chewing and chewing at it. So every now and again we have to slap one of those satellite dish things on called Elizabethan collar, and you know how dogs love those. Yes, so it's something we really have to take seriously as winter approaches.
Great. Well, those are fantastic tips. Thank you so much.
Thank you.